Check it out now.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. It is 12:30 a.m. right now where I'm at. The first round has just concluded. I want to start this off by saying thank y'all so much for 50 subscribers. Uh, I'm gonna record 3 videos tonight. I'm gonna say this at the beginning of all the videos. I'm gonna let y'all decide the order of which these come out, just as a thank y'all for 50 subscribers. But let's get right into it, man. Because so much shit just happened. My brain is basically fried, and I don't really know how to feel about the first round. So much shit happened. But this video is going to be the biggest falls of the first round because some guys, I, I just, I just can't believe who fell and whatnot. So let's just get right into it. As far as the guys who were selected, but not anywhere near what we thought they were going to. Let's start from the bottom right here. Or let's go up and start. I'm so fucking scatterbrained right now. All right, who fell first? Christian Gonzalez was the first guy who really fell. And man, the Patriots got themselves a steal, an absolute steal at 7. Keep in mind, they traded back. They traded back and got Gonzalez, man. It's so crazy. Keep in mind, I have had Gonzalez mocked, I think 6 this entire time. I don't think I've had him falling any further than 10, and he fell all the way to 17, man. It was precipitous and it was unexpected. The moment the Lions traded back, I was like, okay, Gonzalez, he still goes 12, the Lions. Then they took Jahmyr Gibbs. Gibbs? So after that, it was just a free fall for Gonzalez. I didn't know where he was going to end up, but the Patriots couldn't pass. They passed the first time. They traded back, but they said, hold on. He's still here. Cannot pass up on that. What a pick by the Patriots. Certainly one of the best picks of the first round. They won. Well, one of the winners of the first round for sure. Great pickup. Great pickup by Bill Belichick. Moving on. Oh my God. So much shit happened. So much shit. Let me get back to the actual picks here. Who's next here that we're going to talk about? Quentin Johnston, I think, definitely fell. We on this channel, well, me, let me say, I have been talking about Johnston to the Texans at 12. Obviously, that pick got moved around a bunch of times, so he did not go 12. And let's talk about this. No receiver in the top 20. I was not expecting that. I thought I thought the Texans were going to take one at 12. I thought the Packers could certainly take one at 15. Then they moved up to 13. Obviously, took Van Ness. But Quentin Johnston, man, at 21, that's such good value, honestly, for the Chargers because I think they might have liked Njigba, but once we took Njigba at 20, receivers started flying 4 in a row for the first time in history at the draft. A major achievement there. And Quentin, man, with the Chargers, with Herbert throwing to this man, watch out, bro. Could potentially play his entire career behind Justin Herbert. Watch out for Johnston, man. Massive, massive fall and a great pick by the Chargers. Oh my God. So much shit, man. Who's next? Who else fell in here? Miles Murphy. Remember when Miles was getting mocked at 5 to Seattle? Those days are way in the past, but still, I mean, what a pick by the Bengals here. At the time, I was almost certain they were going to go either Michael Mayer or Joey Porter. We'll get to both of those guys in a second. But Miles Murphy at 28 is such good value. Such good value. One of the best, eh, probably the top 3 pass rushers in this class. I'd have him right behind Tyree Wilson. And it's just such good value at 28. You can't go wrong. And I mean, Trey Hendrickson, Miles Murphy, Sam Hubbard is still there, I believe. You got yourself some pass rushers in Cincy now, and I love the pick. I love the pick. All these picks I love because it's such good value. Let's go back here. Let's see. we got a string of steals here. I'm just letting y'all know. Next up, Brian Brzee, another guy who was at one time mocked top 10 consistently. Used to be at 7 to the Raiders, then it was 8 to the Falcons for a while, and he just fell, man. If y'all followed this channel, you knew I had him going at 18 to the Lions for a while, but yet again, man. We'll talk about the Lions in another video, how they fucked this draft up, but Brian Brzee to the Saints. Saints lost both of their starting defensive tackles, if I'm not mistaken, in free agency. So what do? Just draft the best defensive tackle on the board. Second best defensive tackle in the class, in my opinion. That's not how the draft. I mean, four DTs in the first round. That's so. Oh my God, so much should happen. I love the pick. I think he's going to come in day one and be productive. I don't necessarily agree with this. Will eventually be. I think he's going to come in right away. Play play big snaps for them immediately next to Cam Jordan. You fill a big hole with a big man. Okay, pause. But great pick by the Saints. Great pick. We got the last guy here who was drafted in the first round but fell mightily, and that's Nolan Smith. The Eagles, man. Well, actually, not the last guy. Nolan Smith. I Me and my friend were talking about it when the draft was going on, and it went to the Eagles. We're like, man, they can't go wrong. You just can't. Who are they gonna take? Oh, Cyrus Torrance, Nolan Smith, or Joey Porter. Who do you want? They're, they all fill a need. They all should not be available at this spot. And of course, bro, they take Nolan Smith. The Philadelphia Bulldogs are in full effect, and you can't blame them, bro. I mean, I'm looking at this right here. Athleticism score. I don't know if the max is 85 because that's what it should be. I mean, just look at these goddamn stats. He had a faster 40 time than Jordan Addison. Oh my God. Nolan Smith is an athletic freak. And to have him be that next generation, once the Brandon Grahams leave, God, bro. And let's go ahead. Let's just talk about the other Georgia defensive lineman that they took in this first round. I don't even want to talk about it because I wanted him to my Seahawks, but we passed up on him, but the Eagles did not. Let's get to it. Oh my God, everything is fucking up right now. This man. This man right here, Jalen Carter, y'all. Look at that prospect grade, the highest so far by a mile that we've seen here. How do you fall to 9, guys? How? We passed on him, the Seahawks. Lions traded on him. Cardinals passed on him, which was baffling to me. And then, of course, the Falcons. Falcons fans are going through it, y'all. And I feel so bad because I'm in Atlanta, but man, passing on Jalen Carter running back. I don't even want to say it. It hurts. It hurts. But Eagles fans, Howie Roseman's the best GM in football. You can't even argue with it at this point. To get or some people still have Jalen Carter as the best player in this class. You get him at number 9. They gave up the 120th pick to move up one spot and just guarantee that. And then you get Nolan Smith at 3rd. Oh my God. I hate the Eagles. I hate the Eagles because they make all the right decisions, bro. I hate it. This is what I'm looking at. And then what else, bro? What else happened? Let's look at these mock drafts. Who else fell? I'm just trying to find. Yo, we're gonna get to that one guy, y'all. You know we're gonna get to him. Where is he? This guy, my buddy. If you're on this channel, if you've been keeping up, we've made 3 Will Levis low light compilations. And now let me get this out the way, because I kind of feel bad. I spoke it into existence. I told y'all from day one, months ago, in February, that this man was not him. He's not that guy. He is not a first round talent. He is getting too much hype with not enough production. Look what happened. He fell out of the first. I'll be honest. I thought, I told y'all, one of y'all liked my comment a couple weeks ago. I said, if AR goes to the Colts, I could easily see Levis falling out of the top 10. I thought the Bucks were gonna take him. I thought the Saints could have taken him, but this man just kept sliding and sliding and sliding, and he's out of the first round. And let's keep it real. Are the Steelers taking him at 32? No. Are the Texans? Well, I don't know who has 33 now. Is it the Lions? No. Are the Cardinals going to take him? No. Who's taking this man? Is it the Rams, maybe? I think it could be the Rams. But, bro, from the fourth pick in the first round to what, the fourth, fifth pick of the second round? That's rough, buddy. Ice up, son. Levis is going through it right now. So I will officially take away my hate for Levis because now I feel bad because the guy just lost out on millions of dollars on national TV. So I'm sorry, Will. Um, just yeah, get a good night's rest, buddy. It was a long night for Will Levis. Who's next? Who's next that we're talking about? Who else fell? Oh, let's talk about this. This one baffled me right here, y'all, because I don't know about y'all, but I don't know how. Where is he? I have absolutely no clue how Joey Porter fell out of the first round. I feel so confident that the Steelers are taking him at 32, which is basically first. It's first round. You're the 32nd pick. You're the first round pick. But I have no clue. He has to have an injury because Emmanuel Forbes, Deontay Banks over Joey Porter. Are you kidding me? I don't get it. I would have rather my Seahawks take Joey Porter at 5 than Witherspoon, to be completely honest with you. I have no clue. I've had Porter mocked at 6. I've had him mocked at 10. I don't think I've had him mocked any lower than 17, I think. So out the first round is just it's absurd to me. I don't get it. I really don't get it. He's so talented. Shit happens on draft night, man. You can never predict it. Never. How many more guys do we have? Who am I talking about next? Because there's a couple more, several more. If we go back to my big board, you'll see several guys, man, who just completely slid. No tight ends went in the top 20, but I already. Oh, this guy predicted Manuel Forbes. Who was this? Oh, shit. Okay. Smart guy there. Not a smart pick, but smart prediction. I just still can't get over AR at 4, man. People really spoke it into existence. Brian Branch, I was not expecting this guy to fall, y'all. He was 20th on my big board, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't get it. I thought teams were going to see the value there in a nickel corner, but they didn't. They didn't. Tackles flew off the board immediately, and I think that threw the whole draft off, y'all. We had 4 straight receivers. I thought the Vikings could have definitely taken Brian Branch. When the Jaguars traded back, I thought, oh, this is Brian Branch for sure, but they took Anton Harrison. So Brian Branch was kind of that odd man out. I think he's going to go early day 2, but I couldn't even tell you where. But yeah, I was certain Brian Branch was going to go in the early to mid 20s. But we're going to have to see. His fall is still, to be determined. And who's next? Who's next that we're going to talk about here? Osiris Torrance is next, and let me see if I can find him here. I'm shocked because no interior offensive lineman went round 1. That was pretty surprising to me. Let me see if I can find Osiris Torrance in this mock draft. Pull him up for y'all. Hendon Hooker also fell, but that's not really surprising. He might get picked in front of Levis though, and I am here for it. Here we go. I thought Torrance could have gone to the Commanders at 16, us the Seahawks at 20, Jaguars, man, he just every team passed up on him, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. He's just so talented. He moves people at the line of scrimmage, and nobody saw that. Nobody saw that, at least in round one. At least in round one, I think, I'd assume, he goes early day two, but I can't even guarantee that. We have to see. We have to wait and see what happens with Torrance because I think I'd love my Seahawks to get him with our first, second round pick. Let me tell you what. But that's not the case right now. Last one here we're going to talk about. I had to eat a little bit of dirt right here on this one because y'all know how high I've been on Keely Ringo, and he did not go in the first round, which does not necessarily, that's not necessarily this guy predicted Paris Johnson at 3. Shout out to him. Not correct, but right team. Let me see if he predicted Ringo first round. I doubt it. Yeah, a lot of people aren't going to predict it, so whatever. We'll just talk about Ringo. I love Ringo. I think he's going to go high day two. I don't think he gets past 40. That definitely doesn't get past 40. But yeah, I I had him as my number one corner. I still think he's going to be one of the best corners from this class. I have all the faith in the world in Ringo, and especially depending on where he goes, no doubt in my mind, this guy's going to be an amazing player. But that's going to be it for this video, y'all. So much should happen round one. Again, thank y'all for 50 subscribers, man. I appreciate that so much. We're going to keep growing this channel. Obviously, the draft has started, and we got so much shit to talk about from it. So I appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Comment. And appreciate y'all. Have a good day.
It's out the motherfucking pack. Right out. But niggas don't know how to act.